Let's see if everything working. Refresh. Alright. Alright. Probably should turn on my audio some more. 'Cause I'm a quiet person. And I have so much junk on my desk. I'm sorry. This is a failure of a stream. There we go, camera, mic's kosher. Alright. Alright, time for the Doki Doki. Yep. Hey, alright, auto. Because, I mean, cheer conversation. And everybody can see what my poem is. No one saw it yet, so, I'm embarrassed by it. Like all these girls are embarrassed about all their poems. I don't know if I should be reading this out loud so everybody can hear. I mean, I don't know if it's right or not. That's the girl I'm going after because I rolled the D4 for all these 4 girls. And she's adorable. Our eyes meet. Deep in a book. You're hiding. She just wants someone to talk about the book with her. Because she's secretly stalking me. Uh-huh. Likely story, Miss Yuri. Ah. It's a dog, heavy ball, flings it around. Can't stop him because he's a dog. I don't want to hide it from him. We can send him a wine. Definitely start reading this. I'm glad to hear. I mean, should I do voices? It's a cursed book. I mean, should I just read it? A very elegant and reliable story. Is that so? Should I just go like Frogu? What's it about anyway? Should I just go like that? Well,
Yuri closes the book and scans her eye over the back. This is the book titled Portrait of Makarov. I think that's how. It's an honest looking eye symbol on the front cover. It's cursed! Alright. I just want to make sure I didn't actually give anything away. Basically, it's about a girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. Cursed! Cursed sister. But as soon as she does, her life gets real strange because she's cursed. She starts getting tired by these people who escape from a human experiment prison. Cursed. And while all her life's in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. Trust the mango. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships and her life starts to fall apart because she's cursed. That's kind of cursed. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yes, because cursed. Yuri made it sound like it's going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere, because it's cursed. Ah ha ha. Yuri gently giggles to herself all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Frogu? No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those sort of things. She's a witch. She's so soft, shy, and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different because she's a witch. It's just those kind of stories. They challenge you to look different life from a strange new perspective. Okay. But horrible things happen not just because someone wanted to be evil. Because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. It's not like when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're a witch. They made out to be naive about letting their one-sided morale interfere with the villain's plan. But, yeah. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in it. Interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Because you want to curse me. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. That you're a witch? When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people because they're a witch. I'm sorry I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Witch! That's the least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book. I clearly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri. Ah. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little big word. That I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. It sounds like a feeling of a porn. That's it. Reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I own a book and start the prologue. I understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over her shoulder as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but it feels somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. Oh, she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It's like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Oh, it's a little blocking of eyes. Ah ha ha ha. Here, this should work, right? I sighed my desk until I was up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them. Wait, what? Sorry. Oh, okay. Ah. I suppose so. Is this a bad game? Should I not... Yuri timidly Kosaris, is this a bad game? Should I not stream this? Because I know most games like this have bad scenes, and I know Twitch is weird with its stuff. Should I not stream it? I mean, if it's fine, it's fine. Fuck it, I don't even care about this Twitch. I feel like my left arm's in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, first picture. She takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're held even closer together than before. It actually kind of distracting me. Isn't Japanese books go a different way instead of how ours goes? I can feel a warm Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah. Turn the page. Sorry. Because I haven't been reading. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. And our eyes, I glance over her face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. They do a lot of that's okay. You're not as used to it to reading, right? I mean, no, I'm not. I don't mind being patient if it just takes you a bit longer. I mean, yeah, I'm not. It's probably the least I can do. Since you're so patient with me. Oh, that was a little smile and I'm blushing. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. It said I just assumed she's finished the page for me, so I turned it on my own violation. Fuck. Beginning the first chapter in silence. And now I can see because I took my glasses off. Blur. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gradually letting go of the page length, flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. A witch. You think so? Yes, witch. How does she? Witch. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guess all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Because she's a witch. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. I mean, Yuri remains silent for a moment. Why don't we go and read our poems? But Frogu-kun, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. It's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. I mean, you meant blunt. That's kind of bad. Second guessing is kind of bad. Sorry, I really didn't know if you're self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I mean more that it's kind of cute. I guess. Oh, it's that blush for the. I don't know if that's on my. Oh, that's actually her on her face. That's a, oh, fuck. Okay, everybody. I think it's absolutely time we share poems with each other. Yay, we get to see my poem, which none of it rhymes. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales from her finishing thoughts. It's alright. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I just called her blunt. I'm sorry, I just haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it and closes on top of my thumb. Alright. Save your page. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. I only read it with you. I guess I don't have that much preference either way. I mean, guess I don't. I mean, I would love to read it with you because you're an adorable girl and I'm a guy who, in that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun if I read after you pick it up a bit. I mean, I would love to read it with you. I'm a guy, I'm in high school, hormones are all acting up. And I mean, that's a good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in a book, then it slips back to me. Don't do that. Rip off a piece of paper and put it in there. You'll lose it. You'll lose that piece. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yes. Yeah. My reaction ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find that much, since I had never really done this before. Oh, inspiration, that's what it is. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? Oh, I'm not reading in front of the class? I can't wait. Sure, names. Pull out their poems. Its wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monaco wrote hers in a composition notebook. Monique? I can already see Monique's pastel handwriting from where I sit. Natsu and Yuri, fuck. Fuck. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to? Let me get my D4. Who should I show my poem to? Where did I put it? Cause the girls gotta know that I love them, that I don't really care who I end up with, so I'm just rolling dice for everything. Freak. No. Oh, I already have one out. Well, fuck. Alright. So, one is for, Say, 2 is for Nat, Yuri is 3, and Monaco is 4. So I actually really hope it's 3, because I based the poem about stuff I would assume Yuri would like, even though I'm not after her, I'm using everything about dice. Oh, hey, it's 2. Freak. I was interested in poetry yesterday. Oh, I gotta put it back on auto. It's probably only fair if I share mine with her first. I wasn't after her, though. Watch all of her stuff be all bubbly, and mine is just like, well, it's about what I expect from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. None of it rhymed. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Because it wasn't for cute. Do you want to get smacked? Maybe. Sigh. Well, I guess anyway, I need to show you mine. Watch it all be about death. Not that you'll like it. Ugh, I already don't like you. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb. I wasn't done. I'm glad I have the power of looking back on my recording and watching it. Oh, I told you that you weren't going to like it. I like it. No, I don't. It's kind of stupid. What? Just be honest. I am. I'm not. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Yeah, but, I mean, so people don't even take my writing seriously. Don't like it. That isn't the point of the poem, for people to express themselves. Did I just choose who I'm going after from doing this, even though I'd already rolled who I was after Yuri? Writing style would make you... Yes, exactly. I like it when you say it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, like everything you're saying is pretty hard to hit. Read. Seeing everyone around you great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. No, I don't. But the other nice thing about simple writing is it puts more weight on wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So, you did. I guess it's more went into that than I realized. That's what it means to be meant to be. Fuck. I'm glad you learned something. Thanks. Didn't expect from that from the youngest one here, did ya? I mean, you had the same face as my best friend. I actually got you guys confused at one point. I don't really care how old everyone is, but Nat is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. I should. I don't like her. Oh, okay. Poem to. Got my dice out, because, alright, who should I show my poem to next? Oh, well, hey, guess what? It's best friend time. ... This is a good poem, Frogu. Kun. Should put the kun on there. Are you sure this is your first time? Yes. Of course. It's not that good. And I'm the kind of guy who will write a poem in his spare time. Yes, I am. Because I actually do write poetry and it's shit. I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. I shouldn't have. I should have just put one word. Or you wouldn't write one at all. I could have done that too, and I probably should have. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It reminds me of how you're really part of a club now. I don't want to be in this club. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room, right? I mean, I said it, not me. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. I'm not an asshole. See? It's like I said before, Frogu. Good. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. I don't know about that. Trying new things like this for other people. I mean, that's something that only really good people do. No, yeah. Thanks, Sayo. I'm not sure if Sayo sees the full picture of my motive here. Motive here? Then again, I can't deny she's put part of the reason I joined. And she's adorable, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I want to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Alright, thumbs up. That will be my way of thanking you. Now, show me your poem. Alright, I'm going to hold you on to that, then. Yay. Now you read my poem too, right? Okay, I gotta turn off auto. Don't worry, it's really bad. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Oh. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. You ruined it. The end. Also, is that about me? It's just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't just ask her in a little bit. It's a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. I mean, it wasn't bad at all. Just put it in freaking pink hair. Don't be mean. I still try my best. Yes. Yeah, I say yes. I didn't mean to say it that way. That it was a bad poem. I mean, it was better than pink hair. It came out of nowhere. It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. I mean, yeah, I guess. Really? Oh, I did. Yeah. I'm tired of these one words, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late for school. Late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. People did it centuries ago. They get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Madoka is the best. Ah, yeah. Next time, I won't forget. Oh, freak. I want to write the best poem ever. Well, guess I better look forward to it. Alright, let's just go with Yuri, just so I can get her out of the way. ... Yuri's poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Expedition. Fuck. What was that? Question mark? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covered her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. Go on, you can do a picture of that. Just cover hands of her. Oh, there we go. You? He's gonna hate me. You? You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. That's... Can I just have the full sentence? I guess you're right. I'm getting nervous for... I mean, yeah, what are you getting nervous for? Ha ha ha. Oh, sorry, I'm just trying to do something. Alright, let's pull everything back up. Alright, back to auto. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? I write my own manga. Use your measuring methods to indicate you write a lot of poetry before. I mean, I just click things that matched up. Like, really? I guess I can't really see. Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Stop being so modest. Huh? He stares blanks at me, looks at my poem again. ... Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find excuses. She traces her finger along the word in the poem, as if it's breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay, whenever I started this game, it gave me a warning for people with depression and anxiety should not probably play this game. This game seems too happy for this. I guess people get depressed because they can't actually be with these girls. I don't know. I really shouldn't joke about that because I do have depression. That's are usually typical of new writers. Bullshit, you're just saying bullshit now. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. Yeah. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very debatable. Why did I say debatable? In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. They form fit the two together. At the end result, both the styles and the expressionists are weakened. Okay then. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. I'm going after her. Her shambling is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. She's bullshitting and a witch. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Smug ass bitch. Well, not just finding them or building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Give me your poem. That's going to be a little bit biased, though. Yeah, simple words, which I'll never use. Biased how? I mean, I already went through her. Well, never mind. I already went to her, just say it. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Talk about people like that. You talk about everybody. You're a witch. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing herself to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Okay, turn off auto. Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles extremely, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't it supposed to be a literature cup? Okay, the tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the auburn glow. Bathing? It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the singing blue-green light of the future. I bathe calms, breathing air of the purest, but living in the past. The light flickers, I flicker back. Alright. ... I'm sorry, I have such a terrible eye. Actually, it's a lot better than mine. Mine's just scribbles. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Jesus. I mean, yeah. Well, I just don't read script that very often. I actually think your handwriting is very pretty. It's very pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like your poem. I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short now. It was actually perfect length. I usually write long poems. Would they be epics? Not at all. I'm really glad that you liked it. Of course I like it. You're the one I'm after. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? She's a witch. Her. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Frog. You couldn't. Really? I totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did glance over it after all. I mean, you could just tell me and be nice. But remember, the point often express their own thought, feeling expressed in their works. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In that case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only beginning symbiotic compared to a ghost. Even I knew it wasn't about a ghost. Lingering for last moments, place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. Yes, I have. I mean, this character is not me. This is Frogu. I'm Froggy. That's impressive. frog you. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. Yeah, so modest. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I want to keep doing my best for you, frog you. Frog you. Good. Me too. Alright, let's go to Madoka's magic. I mean, just going to save just in case I... Alright, turn. Alright, Madoka. Madokia. I frog you. I don't know. But since you're new and everything, if you have ever Scissors Club, like new activities or anything, we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm a frog. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? No. I have a bad feeling about you. I'm kind of embarrassed, but I guess I have to. Ah ha 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 ha. Don't worry, frog you. We all get a little embarrassed today, you know. And short of barriers, we all learn to get past soon. That's not how you spell pass. I mean, unless you meant... Yeah, that's true. I mean, it would be P-A-S-S. I hand Madoka my poem. Great job, frog you. I was going... Oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphoric. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some efforts. God, this guy is not me. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. I mean, you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing. I mean, I didn't roll a die that's purple to try to get her. Ryan is full of imaginary and symbiotes. Unlike Cinderella, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when the reader are left to deprive their own meaning out of it. I figured. I'm a smart person. It's very challenging to write like that effective. Yes, but now that I know, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feeling, or letting them deeply analyze all of the literature. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Oh wait, poem. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. No. I could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'm always helping you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write anything. Write the way everyone wants you to write. It's not like you have to write about impressing them or anything. Yes, I do, because I guess that's how I romance people, is I repress them with my writing. Anyway, do you want to read my poem? Yes. Don't worry, I'm not that good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, in that case, I have sound confidence. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Whoa, okay. That's not how paper works. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? Annoys the neighbor or angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see it. I reel blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas are scorched with the permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Searching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in it. I was looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. Are you a witch? Witch. I think she's a witch. Freeform. Is that what you call it? I'm sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Let's see, trying to deprive everybody of their poem. It's okay. I mean, Yuri's trying to hold on something that's probably in her past life, maybe. Who knows? I think she's from an abusive family, I guess, maybe. Purple hair is a magical girl in disguise. And best childhood friend is just thinking of me, who wants to romance me, but I'll never let her because I rolled a 3 for Yuri. That's a lot of poems I've been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I mean, anything's really powerful, you just do it right. What was the inspiration behind this one? Unless you're the abuser. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of empathy. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because kind of coming out strongly. I mean, you're supposed to come out swinging. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here, Madoka's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you're trying so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Anyway, to think about it, another way to think about it is that if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a dark puddle of ink. I mean, so just move. Oh, yeah, okay, that's what you meant. Your hand, so go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Okay, I feel like I can't romance you because I feel like you're like the protagonist that helps everybody get dating. Pew. I guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I appreciated. Fuck. As if everyone is judging me. Leader. As if they're just being nice. There's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. I think my poem was better than theirs. It had absolutely only 20 words in it. This is a literary club after all. That I should never join. I sigh. I guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Seo and Madoka are happily chit-chatting. Eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They generally straight sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. Man, some two people. I read it in tandem and I watched each of their expressions change. Natsu's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Okay, it's nothing. Natsu returns to the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you say it's fancy. I mean, your hair is pretty fancy. Oh, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? There was no symbolism in it, even though I saw it for a second. It's clear about a feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I guess I have to choose between, after about a week of doing this at the club, they two start bickering at each other, and the club goes like, alright, we're kicking one of you out because you're just making the club worse. And then you're like the main person who has to try to convince them to be nice to each other and work everything out. And then you can't, so you have to choose which one to kick out. And then one you kick out makes their own rival literature club, and then you go into this giant... I'm thinking too much into this. You mean you have tried that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. Use bigger words. I was looking for suggestions that I would ask someone that actually liked it. Oh, smug little bitch. I actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. I didn't like it. Sayo liked it. She was nice. Because you have Frog-Yukun did too. I lied. Based on that, I gladly give you suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspirational. Which I haven't yet. Nah. And Froggy liked my poem too, you know. Oh, great. He even told me he was impressed by it. To find over a frog. Natsu suddenly stands up. Punch. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. See, it's already starting. That's not what I... What's up with the banjo? I didn't know I'm playing Banjo-Kazooie. You're just standing up. Yuri stands up as well. This sounds like banjo music from Grunty's Castle. From Banjo-Tooie. It just has that feeling to it. Yuri stands up well. Maybe you're just seriously that Froggy appreciates my advance more than he appreciates yours. Do I get to choose? It's Yuri. And, how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you full of yourself? No, it sounds like the circus from the banjo games. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew bigger as soon as Froggy started showing up. Boobs McGee. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... I'm just gonna close my ears and go la 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 la. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me. They just noticed I was standing there. Cool. Froggy couldn't. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, no, it's not. Not always. That wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all confused? You just use a big word that I don't even can't pronounce. That means you should jump out at the readers, not force them to have to figure it out. It's better figuring it out for poetry. I actually do like poetry that you have to figure out. Help me explain that to our Frogu. Don't put me into this. Wait. There's no reason. I have so many deep expressive words in our language. Oh, there's a reason we have so many deep expressive words that we have. Another way to convert complex feeling and meaning the most effectively. Like you're not supposed to use very a lot in talking. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself is also a waste. You understand it, right, Frogu? Yes, I actually try to use big words all the time, even though I don't understand half of them. Well, should I roll the die? How did I get trained in this first place? Should I roll the die? It's not like I know how to write anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. I mean, I already know who I already work for Yuri, so. That's who. You're right, I liked your poem. See? But wait. Oh, country music. Not an excuse for you. No, it sounds like all. No, country. You should pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yes, that's what happened. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're seriously a talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it because it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsu felt threatened when you said her poem. Did I choose Natsu by accident? Her poem was cute. I see. Didn't notice that I'm sorry. I chose Yuri. I know I chose Yuri. Natsu, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then it wouldn't have happened in the first place. Ah, my stomach. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. No, bullshit. You started yelling. It was her that... That's it, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Your apology, don't you think you should too? Natsu clenches her fist. Punch me. Yeah, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped in this point, begin to fight only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. So, sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. So just walk away. She doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It separates me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without worrying, Natsu snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way, she clumps with the poem in her hand and throws it in the trash. Ow. What a waste of paper. Natsu. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri's crying. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands when she stares down at her desk. I gently approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? This is, one second. I'm just need to look something. Everything alright? I'm just so embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. It's fine. You probably hate me now. Why would I hate you? No, Yuri. How could anyone not get frustrated after being treated like that when you also have the name that I can pronounce? You handle it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well. Alright, I believe you. Thank you. Now give me a hug. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you part of this club now. And it's nothing. One more thing. Hug. That one thing that Natsu said. About, you know, your boobs. I would never do anything shameful. Use black magic to get your boobs big. So, what thing did Natsu say? Question, exclamation mark. Well, never mind that. I want to go make some tea. Good idea. Make enough more for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you feel about sharing your poem? I enjoy it. It was a lot of fun. Well, I said it was worth it. It was alright. Well, I'm gonna say, oh, welcome back. Probably, how about you? Can I say what I like? Yeah, I say the same. I mean, I only get to choose one thing. I mean, this neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Oh yeah, more poetry. And maybe learn something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. Dot dot dot. I think to myself. I did learn more of what kind of poems everyone liked. I mean, I'm not changing my style. Fuck everybody else. My poems, they like, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with a newfound determination. Frogu. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Zero beams at me. It's really been a while since I've seen Zero and I spend this much time together. I am her sunlight. I can't say I'm not enjoying it either. Zero. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsu. The Does that kind of thing happen often? No. The four noses. First time I seen them fight like that. I promise. They're both wonderful people. Yeah, but I'm only trying to impress one of them. You don't hate them now, do you? Wait, what? Do you hate? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion. Okay, so in this game we have magical girl, pink hair. We have witch, Yuri, baby doll, which is Yuri, childhood friend, that's a neighbor, who secretly has a crush on you. That could also be your sister, depends on how animes are these days. And generic girl. Pew. You know, Frogu, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. Now we're partying. I think seeing you get along with everyone makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Aww. That. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Shiro still doesn't caught on my kind of situation I'm in. Being friends with everyone is nice, but I'm looking for that puss. Doesn't really quite need to stop there. I mean, it could. We'll just have to see if future holds Shiro. I pat Shiro on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her. It's easy to use Shiro as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, writing poetry. Let's go with uncanny. Skirt, yeah, let's just go to harem. Heartbeat. Fantasy. Doki Doki. Or, oh, Vertigo. Desire. Endowing. Can I do anything with these? Can't do anything with these? Daydream. Climax. Promise. Secretive. Whispers. Dark. Journey. What is up with these though? Why are they here? Are these my only 3 choices? Captive. Wrath. Broken. Lust. Parfait. Papa. I mean, generic girl has daddy issues probably. Insight. Disarray. Clumsy. Oh, they jump up whenever I choose words they like. Clumsy. themselves. Gotta do something. Turn that off for a second. Alright. Alright, I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the unusual scene greets me. Someone's witch. Hi, Frog, you. Hi, Zero. Looks like you got in a good mood today. You're in a good mood today. I'm just not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it always, this simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy me a snack? Wait, I'm buying you food? No thanks. Wait, what? Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse? Eh. Why that all of a sudden? No reason, no reason really. I just want to look at it. So you're nervous retrieve her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the classroom. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk. So you're planning on eventually forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you money. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. She's like me. And it only leaves the one option. Ugh. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Ha 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 ha. Your suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening. Her face in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my books. Yuri. Tell Froggy to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Shiro. Besides, you shouldn't only buy what you can reasonably afford. Words of wisdom. And frankly, after pulling the image to a little stunt like you did, your suffering is fair enough. Then retribution is fair enough retribution. I didn't mean that. Got too absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You're right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept a revolution. Revolution? Retribution. Oh yeah, I should just miss that. Ah, that hurts. Still came from you, Shiro. I guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Shiro knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me in the club before she even told me. Man, we're just throwing her under a bus. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had a trick Natsu into making him. You just threw your off on. Come on, give me more credit. Come on, give me more credit than that, Zero. Ow. Flip. Yeah. Out of nowhere, something smacks Hero in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow. What was that? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Shiro glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blabble about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction through. I don't care for you, Natsu. Magical girl. That's nice of you. I'm so happy. This game's a normal dating game, ain't it? Jeez, just eat it. Shiro laughs, he tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Shiro suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. It's poison. I bit my tongue. Good job. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Nancy takes a bite of her own cookie. And yours looks really good too, Natsu. Can I try it? Jeez. Bears can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why don't you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy though you shared this one with me. Shiro gets her seeing his man after wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie's still in hand, Natsu reaches up and nudges Shiro off her. So Shine lays down and takes a bite of Natsu's cookie. Hey. Did you just seriously do that? Mouthful of her trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Coming from the kid. Okay, can you tell Shiro? That's who glances around. Madoka isn't in the club room. Where's Madoka anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today? She's dead. It's a murder mystery. Or she's just sick. She's probably in the nurse's office. I go in there and she's naked. Like every anime. That's just a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. She's in the nurse's office. I'll go in there. She's asleep half naked or something. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. Or she's asleep in the nurse's office. I should really go check. She's pretty popular after all. You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. I don't know, you're pretty cute. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Whoa, wait. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Okay, they're all like that, okay. Oh, she's, chose to club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? I quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? She was in the nurse's office. Well, my last period... Oh god, I read that wrong. I thought she meant like the period, and I didn't read the last part, so I just... My last period only. What? To be honest, I'm kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. Yeah, she's in the nurse's office. I was not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I was aware you played an instrument as well, Madoka. I don't really. I just started recently. Anyway, I want to learn the piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Madoka. Crap. Madoka looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I also looked forward to it. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Froggy-kun. But I would smile sweetly. Look, I love your green eyes. They're like the best eyes. They didn't pressure or anything. Don't worry about it. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. You just said you just recently started. I love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. She'll probably play at the end credits because I heard this game's only 5 hours long. Best of luck. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No. Oh wait, not really. I just leave out your own mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsu will end up complaining. Anyway, it looks like everyone has already settled down. Sora somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back on her boat. Natsu disappeared into the closet. Okay, I mean, hey Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri is reading a different book from the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and start? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Go right ahead. Not at all. Thank you very much. Is there, make my reading time here any better? It's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Your sense of make her way to the closet. Is there someone in the closet? I follow and watch her retrieve a small water pitcher from the shelf, kind with the filter inside. It's kind of bad to leave just water on a shelf like that. Can you hold this for a second? Yes. And then I drop it and get her all wet, like every anime. Ray hands me a water pitcher and fetches an electric kettle. I want to plug this in and at the teacher's desk, then we'll go get some water. Oh, it's already, okay, it's empty. I thought it was actually full. She walks past me and settles the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, which really contrasts the way her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, she appears elegant and metaphorical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Yes. Thanks, I'll be right back. Let me help you. I might as well walk with you. I mean, you have nice long legs that are beautiful. Well, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Nowhere, Madoka. Don't you have the girl with no emotions to go after? Yuri was just going to make some tea, so... I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Madoka. We're just filling the water pitcher. Ah, okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Bitch! That. Madoka, please mind your own business for once. Oh, snap! Or do you want me to tell you there's something wrong with helping involve Frogu in club activities? Eh? Yuri, come on. Frogu, come on. My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. God, Yuri, don't be mean. She's just being nice and just very quickly exits the room and I follow. God. I mean, I'm after you, but still, God. Once in the hallway, she finally realized she puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? Nothing. No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I mean, no. What? Why would... I wasn't expecting it, but... Could have just said I just want to walk with her. Not right for Madoka to judge people like that. What? Frogu. Oh, wait. When, let's just... This is when the kissing scene starts. As we're walking, we're talking. Then we kiss. Share a magical moment. And then all of them see through that little window there, and we're just... Yeah. This music. How come whenever you're being nice to me, because I have feelings for you, because nothing that you do is bad as makes it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect, except for me. I'm a frog. We have emotions and we can't always hide them. But you're always amplifying things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Here he lifts her head. Frogu, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. I mean, it's a confession. It feels kind of awkward to say saying something like that. I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yes. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain together. Once we fill up the water patrol, we return to the classroom. Froggy, do you like oolong tea? Actually, yes, I do. Anything is fine. Very well. Here sets the temperature on the kettle down to... on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I should do any less when I'm making tea for others. That's right, you're always supposed to make tea. I'm not an expert on tea or anything. I make tea all the time. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming to herself a little bit. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try to express myself a little bit more. Turns out, it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worried about me, Frogu. It's very enduring. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. What? How about Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us? Froggy, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. I mean, that's true. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. Also, I just noticed. Why is there a chair in the closet? Is that where they put the bad children? Oh well. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I did my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's mostly likely because my my posture, right? Always hunch over like that while reading. Yes, no boobs. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I show you the book from my bag. And I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies I kept hidden from Shiro Candy Radar. I take it, and since it goes real good with tea, I've never had tea and chocolate. Yuri and I sit against the wall with a teacup at our side. Ooh. And think we assumed their reading position last time, each of us holding one end of the book. One half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. That exclamation point. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but she's being less apprehensive. It's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I'm worried that making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Okay, yeah. Focus on that. Just put the teacup beside you. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. It's not that hard. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little bit. Come on, show us a cute picture of them reading on the floor. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I really let go of the book and finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Ah, that's okay, I won't take any. 'Cause you're a witch. Are you sure? Everybody knows a witch can't eat chocolate. If I touch down, I might get smudges on the pages. Are you? Ah, you're right. How are you eating it? You just open the wrapper and put it in your mouth without touching the chocolate. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yay, another picture. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have to have any hard time reading it from it. But as is all, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that the case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. Just give her a piece of chocolate. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. So give her one. Be romantic. Just like I take another chocolate. I hold up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips in a situation that was completely natural. That means I can't stop her here. I have run a piece and placed the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closed her lips over it. Yuri starts her suddenly breaks. How adorable. Did I just... You look at me. Yuri looks at me and she needs to confirm that what just happened. Just drop the chocolate, Ragu. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well... You were just helping. I mean, you did it. That's something that friends do. Boyfriends. Right? I mean, this is the easiest romantic game I could get into. Not really in that kind of context, but... Yeah. I mean, usually it takes like 8 chapters to get into a romantic relationship with anybody. So, yeah. Then... You don't need to stop or anything. I see. This retreat has gotten really tense. He tries to return to the book. But I can tell by her expression even she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I never take another chocolate between my fingers. But this time your eyes meet mine. ... How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't even avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling in rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. I have 4-year partial lips. But it's different this time. I take the whole child and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on her. How old are these kids? I mean, they're in high school. So they would be probably... I mean, I think they're both second years, so probably, if I remember correctly, I was like 17, 18. I mean, I guess they're legal in Japan, I don't know. Oh, no, I didn't mean to skip that, no! No, I didn't mean to skip that. I wasn't enjoying it or nothing. Well, skip right there. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacup from the floor. I'll pick up the bag of chocolates. We clean up without much of a word between us. I had a feeling this is something neither of us have the courage to bring up. Alright, who should I show it first? Let's just go down the list. ... Oh. I like this one, Frogu. It has a nice feeling to it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday? Let me think. I don't know. Thanks. I guess I like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. I'm not very good at figuring out poems. Are good or bad. I know it's just certain words. But that's why I just go by my heart. It makes me feel things then it must be a good poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. Then again, I guess comforting feelings is a pretty important part of the whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Excuse me. Yeah. Me neither. Thanks. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? You want to write something for me? That's so sweet. No. Yeah, right. I mean, yeah. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up hurting at some point. Getting hurt at some point. Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes I like both. She's a mixture. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bi? Oh, bittersweet. I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, that's one word. Happy things that are sad. I like, yeah. Happy and sad. I can see you like something like that. Something sad, Zero. Well, like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug and make it a nice happy rainbow. So that's unexpectedly poetic. Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Frogu. Good. I should go write that down then. Give me your poem first. You can read my poem now, okay? Okay. Jeez. Why so long? Fall off this scalp like a little creature and then she did. All rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumbs and forefingers and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but no time is waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on a shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Bottle and all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends. Each bottle is starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes the bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nook and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time to lips. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally, all I've done, I open up and I'm coming, my friends. And they come in such a hurry. Did they want my bottles that much? I frantically could pull them from the shelf one after the other, holding them out. Each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters again to the tiles for happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading something, but all I hear is echoes inside my head. Oh, it's about yesterday. Holy crap. Did you write all this? Of course I did. It's about yesterday. Didn't I tell you? I was going to write my best poem ever? Yes. Yeah, but I didn't think it would be for me. I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Madoka taught me a whole lot. And it really touched my feelings recently. I see that. And almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm not used to being so used to being cheerful. Well, never mind. Ah, my stomach. I'm thinking too hard about it. To the point you can't go, you should be proud of it. Oh, thanks. I don't know if she's blushing or not. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit better. Writing is like magic. Okay. You got pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yay! Writing is the best. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Zero always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright. You know what, I'm just gonna save. Who should I go? Nah, let's go her. Should just bitch again. Well, it's not really any worse than your last one. Thanks. But I can't really say it's any better either. Thanks. I don't care for you. Pew. Pew what? Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take it as a win. You're feeling probably the most critical. Hey, what makes you? Wait, maybe that's a compliment. Yeah, it is. Probably. Magic Girl Natsuki. I see someone recognize it in my experience. Well, then keep practicing. Maybe you'll be as good as me someday. No. That's something tells me I completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds Zero's poem from yesterday. You think so? Well, I guess you've been friends for so long, you might be on the same wavelengths. But it never really struck me as her type. And more Yuri's. She has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, I can't. How can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? Flipping you off. Like she's dragging around dead weight. I mean, flipping you off right now because you're an asshole. That's so unnecessary. But think of it this way, if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. I can flip you off for a while. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever. Oh, good. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. I mean, let's read this time here. God, why is it long? Okay. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wiggly, hairy spider. I love white spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sings a chord, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not her friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad and Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. She keeps it private. If it doesn't hurt anyone, it's gross. She's gross. The world will be better. And I'm gonna tell everybody. Not bad, right? Bitch. 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 You're talking about my girl? That's my girl. I can punt you halfway across this freaking room. Yeah, I was supposed to read it. Hope you didn't think that was the best I can do. It's pretty shit. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. I mean, yeah, you don't like Yuri. Yuri's Amy. Then coming is just simpler apology and apologies. I don't know what you're saying. And as people realize how stupid they're being. Flipping you off, flipping you off, flipping you. Anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. I mean, you are an ignorant jerk. Do you like people like that? Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about how everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can't be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. No, you're being an asshole. Everyone has some weird hobbies or a guilty pleasure. But you can't hate them for just that one weird hobby. Sometimes they'll make fun of you, or you think less of you. You're thinking less of someone who likes spiders. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, and it makes them happy. Oh wait, are you Amy? I mean, I like your cooking. I like mango. I mean, I don't know what's wrong with you. Others for liking weird things. What do you like? Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of people can too. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like, converting emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. Okay. I want to write a good one tomorrow, so look forward to it. Yeah, okay, I'll look forward to it. Alright, let's go to my girl. Let's see what you're in today. Alright. ... Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Ragu. This one might be even better than the other. Yeah. There we go. How did you pick up on this so quickly? I'm a master of poetry. Just like that, I was telling you, kind of technique worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining it. I wanted to try to giving it more imaginary. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to it, this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I often offer that patience to her. Yeah. Appreciate it like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. But seems I'm motivated by my writing. It just makes me warm and tingly. Really happy. Okay, yeah, warm and tingly. Are you saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Oh, I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. In that little corner room, and besides, people would just laugh at me. I don't laugh at you. I find it kind of attractive and cute because you're a cute purple hair person. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your closest friends? ... Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share your poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread up from a guilty snack. My attention was caught by a scuffling of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as I can't read that. Unordinary humans. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread. My self-conscious, well aware of the consequences, well aware that the raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The beauty of my cutting knife was this sympathy. The bread was my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon, its face, and reflected that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light glistened in the eyes of the raccoon friend. I sliced bread fresh and soft, and the raccoon became excited. Perhaps I am merely projecting my emotions onto a nearly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken following to me. You could say that you've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon become hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me excitement. A rush of blood, classic performer conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. Oh, I like that. But I shall be right back. I need to use restroom because I've been sitting here for a while.
Thank you.
Okay, whenever I was in the bathroom, I realized this. This is very witchy. It could be a raccoon, and she could be trying to eat me, like a witch. Is it a more daring with this one than yesterday? She's a witch. A lot more metaphoric. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem was about. I know it's about. She's feeding me, getting me fat with her love. That's right. It's close to my preference of the writing style. The poem is kind of to express my fit of imagination, converting emotions to them. Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something different that people can write to in their own way. I just want to express my feeling that way first, me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. For that sort of thing, I'm usually forced to keep to myself. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Oh, that's funny. Huh? Didn't Natsu also write something about that? About someone being ridiculous for strange interest? Eh? She did? Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. And I mean, does she really feel that way? Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seems like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. That's worse. You're Amy. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that. I won't. You're always the last on my mind, baby doll. Don't worry about it. I have no interest. Wait, last on my mind. That's bad. You're first on my mind. Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. 'Cause you're a witch. I might be ranting a little bit now. Don't worry about it, you're a witch. But I'm glad that you're a good listener. Yeah, I have to, because you're a witch, because I don't want to die. You're good at a lot of things. Thank you. So are you. Witchery. Writing, listening, that's only two things. There really aren't that many people like you, Frog-kun. That's extravagant a little bit. It's just how I feel. I just never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. Just for a moment, her timidness started to disappear. When are we going to kiss? I'm ready for us to kiss. Hi again, Frogu. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy you're here applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I mean, then my art is masterpiece. I'm perfect. I wouldn't count on that. But why am I putting myself down? You'll never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Madoka. Dot dot dot. Alright. This one's good. Feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but imaginary is better than the last one I read. The imagery. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in your writing style? Yes. I guess so. You can't deny that she has talent. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic? Damn right, because I mean, that's who I'm after. That's the best way to describe it. Oh shit, sorry. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. It has that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's a huge light turns on her inside her. Because she's a witch, she knows how to write. Sadly, it's hard to get a personal conversation out of her. That's fine. Trust me, I tried. It's pretty easy for me. I do. I know she wants to kill me, cook me, probably put me in a stew. I hope you don't mind. I mean that in a bad way. I chance she's just a quiet person. And it's just... She didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that. You must be pretty into her. Yes, I am. Eh? You're completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm just kidding. Why can't you just say, yeah, I am? Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boyfriend. Right. Oh. Yeah, fictional one anyway. Oh. Flipping you off. Flipping you off, flipping you off. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Can I give you a poem? I don't care for you. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? Yes. Oh wait, this one turned on. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Alright. The color, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, and endless. Colorful? Collage. Collage? No. Of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. The violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, swine. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, An endless poem of meaningless. Load me? I don't understand. It's even more abstract than your last one. I guess I just have that right way. I'm sorry if you don't like it, it's fine. No, I never said that. It's just kind of thing I never read before. Never seen before, I guess. I kind of playing with my space on the paper. Just seeing where and how space accurate can totally change the meaning of the poem. It's almost like magic. Anyway, I wrote the lines really short to make it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. Poem can be abstract and physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not even every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Madoka's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Damn, fuck you. You never know when you might change your mind. I'm not going to change my mind. I'll learn something unexpected might happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Okay, thanks for listening. Kind of weirded out. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today if everyone could come sit up front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we do something for the festival? It's not like we can put anything together good in just a few days. We'll just end up preparing ourselves instead of getting any new members. I'm fine with my little harem. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sarah's been working on posters and designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. We should do a jazz club. Just everybody gets up front. Okay, that's great and all. Have you do tea. Have you be just delivering tea. Actually going to doing for the event. Sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Madoka. Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Everybody wear your black clothes. And make it dim in here. Don't choose a poem to recite during an event. But the pretty cool part is you're going to let anyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sarah's putting it all on posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Hee 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 hee. Sarah, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Madoka? You didn't already start putting those poster ups, did you? Do you really think it's a bad idea? That bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. Boo-hoo. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I'll perform. I agree with Natsu. I'll do it. I could never in my life do something like that. I'll do it. Imaginary Fury shaking her head in fear. Guys. No, Shidori. I understand where they're coming from. I'll do it. Remember that Natsu and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple of days. I'll do it. Just a lot of acid then recite their poems out loud in front of the whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. I'll do it. I'm I'm sorry. Dot dot dot. But I still think we should give it our best. I'll do it. Let me do it. We're each only responsible for the fate of this club. And if we start an event, we'll put on a good performance. That will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. And it's the reason that we're all in this club today. Do you want to share that with others? And inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it takes standing in front of a room for total 2 minutes reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Dot 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 dot. Dot 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 dot. That's it, and Yuri remain silent. I'll do it. I'll do it for all of them. Zero looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. Just don't think of it's too much to ask. And that Shiro and Doki have been trying really hard to get new members. That's the least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but dot 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 dot. But it looks like Natsu doesn't have any argument left. Okay, fine. I agree. I have to get over with it. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsu. What about you, Yuri? Dot 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 dot. Yuri just takes a glance around at everybody out faces. Sigh. I don't really have a choice. That's everyone. You're the best, Yuri. The club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway. Let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way. Madoka. That's too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your own poem in front of yourself, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off with help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Aha, of course. Now let's see. Without flips through her notebooks and a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Stands between the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. The brains reciting her poem. Her clear, comfortable voice fills the room. More than that, her infectious is She knows exactly how to peel the emotion behind each line, precise, and begins to words to life. It's something she's done before, or is it simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Madoka. Suro looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face and that I don't understand. Finally, Madoka finished her recitement. Fuck. The four of us applaud. Madoka takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Madoka. Anyway, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Zero? I'll go next. Yuri fires up all of a sudden. Yuri cuts a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quietly over to the podium. The poem is called. Yuri anxiously glances around at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called Aftermath of Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. And why all of a sudden she's putting so much effort in it. Yuri gets past the first couple of lines and her voice changes. It's almost like what happened to Yuri gets absorbed into her book. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllable of fierce and confident woman. The poem is filled with twists and turns and is structured as she, with perfect timing. I'm sorry, words are just hard for me sometimes. It must be a rare glimpse of into the whirling fire of Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. She's probably a redhead. Suddenly she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back and Raleigh glances around her as she's been bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first one to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward. We give Yuri recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud her for her, but we caught self guard. We must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest, rushes back to her into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Yuri, ... Looks like Yuri is down for the count. I'm next. Shiro hops off the chest, cheerfully walks to the podium. This is called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Shiro. It's a lot harder than I thought. How did you guys do so easily? Try not to think about it like you were saying think about it like you were saying to other people. Imagine reciting to yourself like in front of a mirror or in your own head. Imagine, it's your poem, so it comes out the best. It comes out the best way. I see. Okay then, Zero begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Shiro's is. It's serenade and bittersweet. If I were to read this poem on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. But hearing it come from Shiro's voice is almost giving a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Zero meant when she said she liked my poem. And I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew, and thought. Shiro finished and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Shiro. Even Froggy liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely. That atmosphere of your phone fits really nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen your poems of yours where they start off gentle and deliver without work as well. They might need a little bit more force behind them, depends on when you're reading it. Well, I've been practicing this kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everybody. Next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have that much time before the festival, you know. Okay. Now who's next? Natsu? Don't make me go before Froggy. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyway. Might as well let Froggy lower everyone's standards a little bit before Ow. Natsu. It's fine, it's fine. I might as well get it over with. I don't have a poem, I only have 2 poems. A much selection of what to read. I just had to go with what I wrote today. I stand on a step in front of a podium. Everyone has their eyes, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyway. Sorry, I'm not really good as everyone else. Don't worry about it. It's so much. I think it's less about your ability and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that improves over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. It just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. So you get out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... It's called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Let's see, takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's reading it, a little unenthusiastic, her poem has a rhyme and a rhyme to it. Rhythm and rhyme to it, okay. It's a trademark style and it works surprisingly well when it's spoken aloud. The words feel like they're bouncing up and down as it's giving life to the poem. As we finish and everybody applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. I mean, you're gonna have to festival. Well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can't put whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friend, I'm glad you're our friend. It's just embarrassing. That's surprising, that too. I think it would be the other way around for me. That was just how it is, so I guess in that case, you don't have much. You wouldn't have to much worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. Imagine it'd be hard, but I hope that you all have the idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick up a poem enough practice for the festival day. Okay. I'll be making pamphlets to let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez. I should probably find another poem to recite instead. That's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. Aw. It's already presentable surprise that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everybody. I think that's about it for today. Festival's coming up, but let's try to write a poem for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nice so far. I'd like you to continue that. For the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday is the big day. That ain't the weekend. Oh wait, well, never mind. Can't wait. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find these. Somebody sees that on Zero Doka, but I'll do my best to get through it. And for the sake of this club, and impressing Madoka, I'll have to do my best. There you go, Shiro. Yep. It's like you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? I'm after Yuri. Jeez, guys. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Froggy. You don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go. Let's go already. I'll come with Zero once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Shiro is being a lot more quiet than usual on the way home. Hey Shiro. Dot. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. Nope. I was thinking about something from earlier. Like how we get to, I mean, zero fun with better words. So let's say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? Kind of put me on the spot here. I mean, I would say Yuri, me, and Shiro have been doing it forever. We're just walking home. We do it. Any, mini, money, mo, get a tiger, but fucking dice. Even is top, bottom is odd. The dice is how I choose. May my heart be in the dice. Oh, did you for Yuri? Huh? But, jeez, I always see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem really like going home together. I just wouldn't ruin that for you. You're so silly, Frogu. You think about me so much sometimes. You deserve it if she wanted it so. Zero, I already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point of speculate something that never's going to happen? It just trails off. It's kind of weird thing that Zero to care for so much about. I want to respect her and keep her happy. Then again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows? I did something wrong, didn't I? I did something wrong, didn't I? Oh man, I'm the last one to get here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club now, picking up piano. Well, it's not my determination, but I guess passion. I remember that club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help me out at the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. Oh, she's actually smiling. That's kind of creepy. It's going to be great. It's really creepy. Were you complaining about it yesterday, Natsu? Oh, yeah. But not talking about our part of the festival. It's a whole day of school where we're just going to play and eat all delicious food. You sound a bit like Shoyo all of a sudden. Doki, they usually have fried squid. They're pretty smooth thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Squid's delicious. You of all people. I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Madoki. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. ... never mind. Just focus on your own event for now, okay? I think Madoka knows something's up. You're saying aren't as fun as Yuri's or Suno's anyway. Excuse me? Where's Shiro anyway? Oh, there you are. Shiro's sitting at a desk in the corner room looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Shiro. I have my hand in front of her face. Yeah. You're facing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It's just you feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you're worried about too much about me. I'm fine, see? Shiro shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everybody else. Well, alright. If you say so. I already glanced at Shiro before turning back towards everyone else. The concerns already started suspicion when everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Madoka if she knows anything about Shiro recently. Since they've been preparing for festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I need to approach Madoka to shuffle through her papers at her desk. Froggy, what's up? This might sound a bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Shiro recently? Anything up with her? Is what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it too much, but she seems a bit downcasted today. Oh, you think so? Oh damn, it's that late. Alright. Well, I'd say I'm ending it here because it's actually late. And I have to try to go to work tomorrow, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope you guys have a good night. Bye bye.